What's good, everybody? It's your boy Spiritgooroo back with another tarot reading, midweek, mid-month. Happy after Valentine's Day. Happy morning after for some of y'all. Anyway, I definitely want to focus this reading on love because, I really wanted to drop this video on Valentine's Day, but I was like, no, people probably, if they weren't at work, they were, with their folks if they had some, or just in the house wallowing in their sorrows, in their sorrows. So anyway, let's do a love reading. See what you got coming for this coming week and this month. Oh, I already got something. I didn't even say nothing yet. I'm gonna have to pull that one. So I do general readings. This is for the general viewership. I believe whoever comes across these messages comes across them for a reason. So take what you will out of it, leave what don't apply to you. And yeah, let's get going. I already got one, so I'll just keep that. Spirit, show me what I need to see for the collective. Show me what I need to see for the collective. Speak to me, speak through me. Ooh, I like. Oh, okay. You know what, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. Okay. So big intuition, big royalty energy. This is just big energy right here for your past, present, and the future. So for the past, the main card is the High Priestess. So this tells me, particularly in love, you've probably been really listening into your intuition about things, really just kind of like letting your feelings lead you. And I don't mean that in like a bad way, like as in like wigging out on people. I mean like, if you got a bad feeling about somebody, you follow. You got a good feeling about somebody, you follow. But lately, you've just been focused on feeling yourself, because this is really the big like introspection energy for me. So I feel like some love situations probably really brought you to a moment of, self-questioning, self-examination. And again, not in a bad way, but just looking at it from a perspective of higher self. So let's get some clarifiers for that real quick. All right, Spirit, why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess? Getting better at shuffling, y'all. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Yeah. Okay, I can almost guess what kind of card is coming next. You know what? I'm not gonna take these. If I see one of them, that was just an accident. Okay, sorry, y'all. I cut this part. Okay. So clarifying the High Priestess, we got the Ace of Cups and the Six of Wands. So this Ace of Cups tells me there was some deep feelings for this for a person that you had in the past, or at least an outpour of emotion, because if you know anything about tarot, like water represents like emotion, and just look at that card. And this type of energy, this Six of energy, seems like maybe the other person, you feel like the other person was like winning. Like this is kind of like, you may have been used to situations where you feel like building a relationship or talking to somebody is pretty much like a battle of wits. And I hate that dynamic, like, oh, when should I text her back or him back? Or, if he says this, I say that, like that type of shit. And you felt like this person probably had like a leg over you. Or maybe you feel like this person like walked away even after this outpour of emotion. So these are very two conflicting energies, which makes sense why the High Priestess, which is kind of like that middle ground of like stillness and introspection. So onto your current energy, we got the King of Wands. So somebody really knows what they want here, and I can definitely relate to this energy. I always say that if I'm the one reading the tarot, right? So my energy, of course, is always going to be in the like every reading that I read, but it's pretty much how it interacts with your energy is how I like read it. So anyway, but this is definitely some energy that I've been on. The King of Wands, this is somebody who knows what they want. Like they know what the fuck they want, like, and just, you're either that or you're not. That's it. Yeah, I mean, it's really no more complicated than that because, like, I feel like if we be honest, like, in the past, like, we knew when people weren't for us. Something told you the entire time that this wasn't going to work or this wasn't this person. I know I can speaking for myself, that's always pretty much been the case. Like, no matter if something was working and, you know, however I wanted to go, I tried to convince myself it was going that way. I know we've all done that before. So, but this comes to a point where it's just like, there's really no complications about it because you realize like there's so many people out there and there's somebody who resonates with you. Like you don't have to settle for people who treat you in a way you don't want to be treated or don't meet your relationship standards, like period. So you want what you want, and that is what it is. And let's get some clarifiers for that. Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. Why is the King of Wands here? That makes sense. Again, choices, knowing what you want and what you don't want. And the Hermit. You took some time to figure out what you want and what you don't want, for real. Like, I feel like this is a person, I can definitely relate to this because I've been in hermit mode when it comes to relationships for a while, and it's all because of my experiences in the past made it so clear for me what I do and what I don't want from a person, what I will and won't accept. So that's put me in this energy where I am the king, you know. You have to match my energy, period. You know, so this makes so much sense to be in. And this is also an amazing spot to be in because this is also another card of introspection. Funny how the last one, the main card is has to do with introspection and intuition. And so is this one. This is one that literally take time to explore that for yourself. And on top of that, again, like having these choices, you got this person has what you want, but doesn't have that thing. This person has that thing, but doesn't have this thing. And it's like, we've been taught that we have to like settle for whatever it is out of the sake of like not being lonely. And that is like the worst advice you could ever take. Like I would infinitely be single before I be with anybody who just doesn't do it for me. You know what I'm saying? And if you've ever been in love before, I would imagine anybody around my age, you know, like mid-30s, has probably at least felt like they've been in love a couple times. Like, you know, you feel that way about a person that say they either feel the same way about you or that's it. Like, you got to want the person. They have to want to be there. That's like the main thing. I know what I want and they what they want, and we confirm, they know what they want, and we confirm that we want each other. Like, and this is like mutually beneficial, you know what I'm saying? That's the way it should go. It should be a partnership. Like, whatever role, like we play roles in our own lives. Hopefully you're the main role in your own life. We play roles in other people's lives. But what role do y'all play for each other, you know? And is it beneficial to y'all or not? And like, just like, period. That's really what it comes down to. Like, it's so simple. People make it so complicated, but it's so simple. Like, be patient until what you want becomes to you, which leads to our future energy, which is the King of Cups. And this is the card in tarot I feel like I personally relate to the most. Like, I am the King of Cups. I am very emotional. I'm very sensitive. But at the same time, like over time, I've learned where to place those emotions and how to use them to my benefit. And that's what it is about the King of Cups, is feeling your emotions, all of them, and this is a very, very emotionally intelligent person. So, there's like some character that reminds me like a King of Cups type of person that I always compare him to. I don't know, it'll come to you in another video now when I pull this card, or I might have to come back and make an edit. But anyway, so this is the type of energy that you want to be in overall in your life, you know, like emotional stability. You know, this is pretty much what it is. Emotional stability, having dominion of and friendship of your own emotions. And so let's see what puts us into that place and what that may indicate. We got coming towards us. And in a relationship reading, that is an amazing card to see. So for sure, a lot of these are. I'm really liking this spread. I won't take that one out of accident. Speak to me, speak through me, show me what I need to see. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take this one. Wow. Wow. You know, I'm gonna just take all of these because this message was just, like I said, I believe you see what you're meant to see for real on these things. You see what you're meant to see. And there's just no coincidence after looking at our future spread here that it's led by the King of Cups, all right, and clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. This is like, I don't even play poker or none of that, none of the, like, I don't know, I guess Western card games, I don't know shit. But this is like having a royal flush. This is like you win the game. This is like after, this is pretty much telling me once you become the King of Cups and you mastered your emotions, all of this is waiting on you. Stability, family, whether it be just you and that person or you and some kids, whatever y'all want. You know, somebody, this is like a nurturing, like, this is like the perfect counter to the King of Cups too, as the Queen of Pentacles, right? Because like the King of Cups is a very like emotionally led person, and the Queen of Cups is a very like logical led person. So like that's where their puzzle pieces like come together there. So this is like a good, really, really good match. And then especially like, look, King and Queen energy. You know, like, and I don't mean that in the corny way. I just mean that in the way that, like, these are both people who have mastered something. They have dominion over their domain, and they fit together, and their goals match. You know, this is a rock solid couple. This is a couple that would be together a long time because, like, what they offer, what one person has, the other person does, and what one person does, and the other person doesn't. It fits. You know, and this makes perfect sense because in order to be a king or a queen, I mean, like, no king or queen is broke, right? So this indicates like your own personal financial stability. And I love this card because this represents being happy with yourself, being happy with your own life without somebody needing somebody else to make you happy. Like that is like the most important thing to get in anything you want out of this universe is you have to find a way to feel it first. And like, this is the lesson that the season of my life I'm going through right now is trying to teach me. And I'm so stubborn. I've just been bucking the current, but I'm trying to realize like, look, you cannot let your surroundings dictate your feelings. You have to feel what you feel is true. Stay true to that, and then let your surroundings mull around that. Don't let it be the other way around. And this is you figuring out how to do that. This is happening for you materially. This is money. This is a come up. This is not only a come up, but a stuck up. You know what I'm saying? This is independent stability. And like together, like 10 of Cups, like besides the sun, this is the happiest card of the deck. This is everything you want in a life. The house, rainbow, with gold in it, your couple here. However you want to picture that, according to your orientation, dude, it's all here for you. So I would say the key to this is, and the key to your love life is mastering your emotions. And by mastering, I don't mean like taming it or, you know, forcing yourself to feel a way that you know you don't really feel, but you have to get to know your emotions and embrace them and realize that they're a part of the journey. And yeah, feel anger. You can feel fear, but you can't stay there though, you know? And realize that those feelings are only meant to push you towards what you really want. And that is especially true for love. I feel like that's why I've been single so long. I feel like that's why the person that I meet is probably going to have been single for a long time. But you just have to have that trust that this is happening for a reason. And with that being said, that it concludes this love reading and their mid-month reading and your mid-February reading. Sorry, y'all. But yeah, I'm just kind of flabbergasted. I'm just kind of blown away because I'm so happy to see these cards come up. Like for myself, this is like everything that I want. This is everything everybody wants, man. Like love, security, stability. I mean, it's not hard and it's not difficult to admit. And just the fact is that looks different for everybody, you know, and it's like finding somebody whose vision of that matches yours and all of that. And that's pretty much it. So, okay, well, thanks for tuning in to this reading. If you want a personal reading, I'll always leave my email address in the description. Hit my email address. I'll send you, I'll correspond with you, send you my Etsy link. My book is pretty open this week. And thanks for the people who, I'm going to have to put the Find a way to shout out to people without putting your actual information in the description to people who's already serviced me. But thanks for everybody who's already hit me up. Been a joy reading for y'all. And yeah, if you want your own personal reading to dig deeper into your own personal situation, yeah, just hit the email address, and I will get back with you there. And I'll, like I said, correspond with you and send you my Etsy links. I think I said that twice. Like I said, I'm just flabbergasted by this reading. Like, this is a great reading, y'all. And I'm seeing lots of happiness and blessings for whoever comes across this reading. You know, as long as they're able to stay in this King of Wands energy, knowing what you want and not accepting anything less. And just by physics, if you don't accept anything less, then nothing less will come to you, you know? So anyway, thanks for kicking it with me. Peace.